Okay, you're seeing this pretty much finished. Still working on installing the lights, solar powered lights there. The fountain is solar powered, my panel over there. And I just installed the fountain today. It's just stones that I picked up at the hardware store. Kind of angled them down. And I've got an air pump going in there and a water pump. And I've got 5 koi in there. You can't see them right now, but they are in there. And yeah, I just used like garden stone. I dug down about 2 feet. I've got pictures I'll show you of the process there, but it wasn't too hard. Not too hard at all. Okay, so now that I have my koi pond done, I had this gate and I kind of fitted it to fit right on top. Now that's going to do 2 things. It's going to protect it from predators. It's going to protect the fish from predators. Raccoons, possums, whatever's out here that likes to eat fish. It's also going to provide space for these little jobs here that are going to hold my media. So these little baskets are going to hold these clay pebbles. Okay, and those clay pebbles are where I'm going to plant my plants. And we're just going to do a natural aquaponics bed out here. So we have the fish and the plants in the same system. Now usually you separate the plants from the fish because the fish like to eat the roots. One of the problems with these little baskets is they have a hole in the bottom, which would be fine if my clay media was a little bit bigger. So I've got over here this netting, and I'm just gonna, it's for squirrels, but I'm gonna use it for aquaponics. So I'm gonna cut out little pieces of the netting and just put it at the bottom and then put my media in. And I'll show you when I've got it all set up. Okay, so you can see that these are down in the water. I kind of staggered them. And they're down about maybe 1.5 inches. And I think that's gonna be enough water for the root system to get going. I pre-cut these. I'm just gonna set those down in there. That covers that hole. And then we're gonna take some of our media. We're gonna drop it in there. And I'll put some more in there, but that's where our roots are gonna go. Okay, one thing I did want to note is that I took the time out of the dirt. And I did go ahead and clean those roots off because there was a lot of dirt clinging to the roots. We just want roots and water because I don't want that dirt getting in the pond and then getting in the pumps, making the pond dirty. Okay, so I've got the tomato in there and really had to clean those roots off. I've got thyme. And these are actually peach seeds from peaches that I ate that I kept in the refrigerator. And those are acorns. So I'm gonna actually just put these in media and put them in there and see what happens. Okay, so we have our koi pond set up with a fountain. And that gives oxygen to the fish. I also have an air pump in there giving oxygen to the fish. And these are our media beds in these little baskets. And this is aquaponics. For those of you that are new to aquaponics, it's a combination of aquaculture, which is the growing of fish, and hydroponics, which is growing food and water. The great thing about aquaponics is that we get rid of the step of having to treat the water quite as much, because the plants clean the water for the fish, and then the fish waste is in the form of ammonia, which turns into nitrites through this media, because this media inside these baskets collects bacteria, and that bacteria turns the ammonia from the fish into nitrites, and then it turns it into nitrates, and the nitrates are what feed the plants, and then the plants clean the water for the fish, and it's just this symbiotic relationship that's really cool. I'll try to keep you guys updated on how it's going.